What is up guys, Pocketcraft here, and today I'm going to teach how to get to level 100 quickly in Cobblemon. There used to be a super simple strategy to get to level 100 in Cobblemon by going to the nether roof and fighting by mortar, but that was patched in 1.4. So I've invented a new strategy that I think is even more effective to help you get there fast. This strategy involves places to train as well as items to use, so make sure you stick around to the end to get the most out of it. So the first item you probably all know of is the experience share. Now I'm going to cover this briefly because it's fairly common knowledge, but to craft an experience share, these are the things you'll need: an amethyst shard, gold, an iron helmet, lapis, and 2 iron ingots. Now I have a video completely about the experience share, so I won't go too much into that. If you'd like to learn more about that, I'll put the video in the description. And this allows it so if you have 6 of these, all of your Pokemon can level up simultaneously, as you can see that I have on the screen here to the left. The other useful item is called a lucky egg, which will boost the XP you gain in a battle by 50%. However, I'm not going to recommend that you actually go after this, because you can only get it by knocking out Chansey and Blissey, which are extremely rare Pokemon. I haven't found a single one of them in my playthrough. And so if you happen to cross one and you knock it out and it drops a lucky egg, you can use it. But in my opinion, the time you will spend looking for a Chansey or a Blissey, you can get to level 100 faster than that with the strategy I'm going to teach you today. Those of you following along with the Let's Play will notice that we have a new Pokemon here. There's a Ralts on our team. Now, I decided to use Gallade for a battle with Rayquaza, so I've been training up this Ralts. And with the strategy I've been using that I'm showing you today, we got this Ralts all the way from level 20 to level 62 in about half an hour to 40 minutes. So we're going to evolve him to Gallade here on camera for you guys. But this is just a proof of concept to show you that this really works. Now, if you're not interested in the Let's Play, feel free to skip ahead to the strategies. I'll have it in the timestamp below. But for those of you who are, we're going to evolve Kirlia here, and we're going to get ourselves a Gallade. Now, I'm super excited for Gallade. The reason we're using him on our team is because he can learn the move False Swipe, and he has a really high attack stat, much higher than our current False Swiper, which is Ninjask. We'll probably keep both of them with us as we go on to fight Rayquaza, but Gallade is going to be our go-to here. Now, we also have our Munchlax here, who is ready to evolve. So we're going to evolve him into Snorlax. He will be another huge benefit as we fight Rayquaza, because he will be a bulky tank that we can throw Pokeballs while Rayquaza tries to take him down. Oh my gosh, we just found a wild Cyndaquil, guys. He's right there. Well, for those of you who are following along with the Let's Play, this is a pretty exciting episode for you guys. After we get through the strategy, there's some other stuff that happened really cool off camera that you guys need to know about, so I'll show that after. And once again, if you're not interested in the Let's Play, the timestamps will show you where to skip to all the relevant information. We'll try and use our new False Swiper Gallade here, and we'll try and catch this Cyndaquil. False Swipe works. Now we're going to throw a Park Ball, which for those of you who don't know, a Park Ball is actually better than an Ultra Ball in plains and forest biomes. It has a 2.5 times catch rate, so it's pretty good. And there we go. We just caught ourselves a Cyndaquil. That is amazing. I'd like to see, I'm going to count really fast, how many starter Pokemon we currently have. That's crazy, guys. We have 10 different starter Pokemon already. I don't know what it is, but we have been so lucky with starter Pokemon and shiny Pokemon this series. But now it's time for me to show you guys the exact strategy for how to level up your Pokemon incredibly fast and get to level 100. So you want to make sure all your Pokemon have the experience share. And then there are a couple different strategies. The first one I'm going to recommend is go to a plains biome. That's right, not the nether roof, not anywhere fancy, just a plain old plains biome. There's a specific reason for that. And in the plains biome, make sure that you have a fighting Pokemon with you, like Lucario is who I'm choosing, but any fighting Pokemon will work. The reason the plains biome is so powerful is all about the cows. Within the plains biome, Tauros, Miltank, and Bouffalant all spawn extremely commonly. And they usually spawn between high 40s and high 50s. And there's usually always at least 2 or 3 Bouffalant, Tauros, or Miltank in the area. Always. And as soon as you knock one out, another one will pop up. And these guys will give you so much experience. Bouffalant and Tauros will also give you attack EVs, which allows your Pokemon to become more powerful. As you can see, another Tauros's R and Bouffalant have popped up on the map here in the corner. And so what I would recommend is put experience shares on all your Pokemon and just go around and fight every Miltank, Tauros, and Bouffalant. And if you do this for an hour, you will be very high level. By the end of the episode today, I hope to have at least one of my Pokemon at level 100 to show you guys how effective this really is. Now, one other strategy, a lot of people online say that if you have higher level Pokemon in your party, that higher level Pokemon will spawn around you. I don't believe this has been officially confirmed. Now, if you're trying to get to level 100, you're probably going to have some high-level Pokemon in your party, so you should be fine. But I do believe there is a cap because I personally have been doing this a lot, and I have not seen any Pokemon spawn that are higher, the level 60 or higher. Highest I've seen is like high 50s, right? So I don't think you're going to find anything much higher than that, but with level 40s and 50s Pokemon, you can level up your Pokemon extremely quickly. Another reason I love this strategy is because by doing it, you will get a ton of valuable materials like leather and wool that you can trade with villagers, as well as beef if you're playing on a world where you need to eat. But don't worry, if for some reason you get bored of plains biomes and don't want to do it this way, I have 2 other awesome strategies that are both super effective. My next strategy is very similar, but I actually think it's possibly more effective, and that is to go to a snowy biome like this, if there's one near you. The reason being, within a snowy biome like this, Stantler and Weirdeer spawn almost constantly. As you can see, there's like 6 on the map right now, and they, as well as Piloswine, which works great. But Stantler and Weirdeer all spawn at pretty high levels, right? Usually within the 40s to 50s as well. They also give attack EVs. Weirdeer also gives a special attack and a normal attack EV. And if you come in here with a fighting type Pokemon again, you can just cruise through these guys, and you can gain so much experience. All right, from that one battle right there, we got over 3,000 experience, which is even more than we got from the first one. And then Stantlers are always here as well. And you can cruise through here and you can get experience extremely quickly. I would say if you're diligent about it, probably in less than 3 hours, you may be able to get to level 100. I would like you to see, if somebody tries this out, please let me know in the comment section down below how long it takes you to get a Pokemon to level 100 if you're doing this just constantly. Now, this strategy is extremely powerful. As you can see, there's other high-level Pokemon that spawn, like Ursaring, and so snow biomes are incredible for getting to level 100 quickly. I have one other strategy that's also extremely effective that I will show you, but there's also some really important Let's Play stuff that I got to show you guys first. And if you're not interested in the Let's Play, you just want to know how to get to level 100, then use the timestamps below and skip ahead. I'll indicate where I'm done with Let's Play things. But for those of you who are dedicated to the Survival Guide series, we have some awesome news. Look what happened while I was off camera training up my Pokemon for this video. That's right, we found another shiny Pokemon. Here's a shiny Weedle, which although it's a weak Pokemon, I think shiny Weedle and Beedrill are awesome. So I'm super excited about this. And if you're excited about our shiny luck, please hit that subscribe button for what is our 6th shiny Pokemon, filling out a full team of shinies. Our shiny luck is insane, guys. I can't believe we just ran into another shiny. There's a shiny Tauros right here. He might be kind of hard to catch because Tauros is actually a pretty tough Pokemon. But that is our 7th shiny Pokemon that we have found. This is absolutely insane. I am so excited by the amount of shiny Pokemon that we've found. Now we just need to figure out how we're going to catch him without knocking him out. We'll try and lower him a little bit with Munchlax. Oh, he has Takedown. That's not good. Body Slam shouldn't knock him out. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, we just failed our first shiny Pokemon. This is quite possibly the saddest moment of my life. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually failed a shiny before, and that was Tauros. Tauros is a super cool shiny Pokemon. Munchlax, you're too strong. Well, I am now depressed. I was very excited about that. But that's okay. We still have 6 shinies, which is awesome. And maybe one day we'll find shiny Tauros. So that was sad. Oh, wait. What am I holding? Anyways, aside from that, I did think we needed to make a memorial for Tauros because he is the first shiny I've ever failed. And the first one we've lost in this series. So I made him a sign here. Here lies shiny Tauros. We miss you mucho. Sorry, I had to do that. Anyways, I was super depressed about shiny Tauros. I built him a grave, and then the coolest thing ever happened. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We found another shiny Pokemon. And not just any shiny Pokemon. Probably the coolest shiny Pokemon of all, Eevee. I cannot believe the luck that we have had. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We caught ourselves a shiny Eevee. I'm so ridiculously excited about this. I don't think I've ever caught a shiny Eevee in any game ever besides Pokemon Go, which doesn't super count because they're so common. And so I'm super, super excited about this. He looks so cool. I honestly love him just as Eevee, but I may have to evolve him just because shiny Umbreon is possibly my favorite Pokemon of all. So I did put Lucario in the PC because I figured you can't have a shiny Eevee and not use it on your team. Lucario's great, but shiny Eevee's better. So he'll be on our team from now on. Now I'm going to show you the last strategy that helps you get to level 100 really fast in Cobblemon. For this strategy, you need to go to the Nether. As you can see, I switched to a creative world rather than my survival guide series, because to do this method, you need ender pearls, which although they aren't rare, I don't actually have them in the survival guide series yet. So this can totally be done in survival very easily, but I'm just going to do it in creative to get this done quicker. So all you need to do is get to the Nether roof. So get to the Nether, make sure you have 10 obsidian, a flint and steel, and some ender pearls with you. And then you're just going to pillar up to the very top of the world. You're going to have to break through blocks to get to the very top. And once you get to the top, you're going to start seeing bedrock, which is this stuff right here. And you want to dig around until you get to a place where it looks like the bedrock doesn't go any higher. Like this spot right here is probably the top. Once you find a good intersection, you'll want to go around and be careful, make sure you actually have the right spot. But once you find it, you want to grab an ender pearl and throw it in the corner of these 3 blocks like that. And it may take a second, but if you keep doing it, you should glitch through to the top right here. You'll probably want to bring some food with you just in case, but that should work great. Then what you need to do is go far away, not super far, but at least a good 50 blocks or so, and build a nether portal so that you have an escape. You want to build this nether portal farther away from your original nether portal so that you can get out of here and then hop back into the nether roof using this portal. Then what you need to do is build a large platform of other blocks, because Pokemon cannot spawn on bedrock. So what used to happen is that you'd be able to come up here to the nether roof and there would just be Magmortar spawning everywhere, and you could use them to train and get to level 100 really fast, but that was patched in 1.4. So it no longer works. You'll see that on the internet, but it doesn't work, so don't waste your time trying to do it. Now what you can do, and this method you'll see on the internet as well, is you can come up here, you can build these blocks, and Pokemon will start to spawn on it. But you have to make a really big platform for it to be effective, and it does happen, but it's pretty slow. The Pokemon are not always the highest level. So in my opinion, although this works and is talked about all the time on the internet, I think it is much more effective to do the other methods that I've shown you today. I would say this is the worst of the 3 methods. It works, and I figured I'd talk about it because it's all over the internet, but I don't want you guys wasting your time trying to get onto the nether roof and making this huge platform when really you can just go to a plains biome and you can get to level 100 so much faster. All right, we had to wait a while for Pokemon to spawn here, and it was just a level 25 Ghastly. So I would recommend the other methods are much better than this one, so don't waste your time on the nether roof. But if you're interested in this, or if you want to specifically shiny hunt like a Ghastly or a Sizzlepede, then this may be a good method for you. Just to show you guys how this works, I did the method of training in the snow for about an hour after I recorded the rest of this video, and Ninjask already got to level 100, and the rest of my Pokemon grew a lot. If I continued this for another hour or 2, I bet I could have my full team to level 100. So this totally does work. Also, for those of you in the Let's Play, I thought I should let you know I did get a dog. I felt like I had to. And in the future, once we have name tags, we'll probably have to name him Absol, because I don't think Absol is in the game yet, and I do love that Pokemon. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and check out the next episode of the Survival Guide series right here, where we go on to catch Rayquaza.